What's up, everybody? It's episode 13 of The Linesmen, presented by HedgeBettor Sports. This particular podcast is sponsored by NL by ML Training. NL by ML is fitness and nutrition coaching service that takes you to the next level with bespoke one-on-one online coaching. We help to push your limits and reach your goals through tailor-made programming and weekly check-ins. Remove the guesswork and let them build effective plans that fit around your lifestyle and goals.
Don't bet on your health and get ready to take it to the next level. Go to nlbymltraining.com for more info and mention discount code HB20 for 20% off 2 months of coaching and a free introductory video call.
Yeah, so here we are back at the Linesmen. We're just talking a little bit here pre-show. Olympic. There's some funny things going on in the Olympics.
I didn't even know how to bring it up, honestly.
Yeah, so it's going to be something interesting there because there's a lot of COVID still going on, especially in Japan. But yeah, it seems like they're going to be trying to limit these athletes from just getting it on.
Yeah, I mean, I heard on the radio today that the Japanese government and hotels are making the Olympic athletes sleep on cardboard beds to prevent them from banging each other. And I don't know how to wrap my head around it. It's gonna happen. There's a lot you could bang on any surface, really, if you really wanted it that badly.
Yeah, I don't really understand the logic there.
Yeah, don't be silly. Protect your willy, though. It's okay.
But yeah, because I think they give out condoms like they're lollipops.
Yeah.
At the Olympic Village.
Because they go through them like crazy.
It's just a bunch of athletes. The world's best
breeding
athletes.
superhumans.
Yeah, just the hottest people on earth.
Unless you're a skateboarder. Fuck that. I don't know why skateboarding's in the Olympics.
Oh, you kidding me? It's going to be sick. No, it'll actually. I mean, it does a lot for the mainstream, but it's just like it's gonna ruin. People say it's gonna ruin skateboarding because you're just gonna be like in like Lay's ads now and like Pepsi and like it's gonna get super commercialized.
I know. I mean, do you think? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about skateboarding. I'm on the fence.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be into it when I start watching it. So you never know, but whatever. Moving on though, talking about the Olympics, we got some soccer games coming up here.
Yeah, so slated to kick off the 22nd. So we're just a couple days away from the opening ceremonies and all that good stuff, and Olympic soccer will be coming in hot.
Yep.
So just a basic kind of rundown. It's basically like, I think, would you call them U23 or U24?
U24.
U24. So I think anybody born after January 1st, 1997. I think it's 97.
Sorry, yeah, 97.
Anybody that's born after that cannot play. You get 3 people older than that. So you have a lot of youth players coming in here. Some teams are opting to bring in some bigger names. Some teams are opting to just kind of stick with that kind of classic Olympic, almost like think back to Miracle on Ice, 1980 USA team, where it's just a bunch of kind of college kids, young people.
Yeah,
playing
that's
out
stuff
there.
they like to see, though.
Yeah, and it'll be cool. It'll be fun. But then teams do have that 3-player allocated kind of part of their roster where you'll have somebody like Danny Alves on the Brazil side, which should be fun to see him out there.
That would be nice. I would like to see that.
I know France are taking, what's his name, Gignac and his strike partner to I don't know why there's 2 French players that play in Mexico, which I always find kind of fascinating on Tigres, and they're really good. Florian Thauvin and Andre Pierre Gignac. It's a strike duo, so that's going to be cool to see them. For any Liga MX fans, taking a look at them. We got the group rundown. Who's playing who? Who's?
There's no. I'm looking it up right now. There's not really. It's all congested, but. Guys, just a fair warning. Most of the games are before 8 o'clock in the morning, so I will be straight up honest with you. I probably will not be watching any of those games. I will be watching the highlights.
Highlights are going to be going in. So
unless I'm up on an absolute bender, then I'd watch it.
Yeah, just a long one. All right, so we got the men's. I'll start with the men's. We'll talk a little bit about the women's too. So Group A: Japan, South Africa, Mexico, France. You got to like Mexico and France. Yep. I mean, but it is this youth kind of side. Yeah. I mean, Japan, host country. South Africa can always give you something. Again, all these teams qualify to be here, but I mean, France, Mexico, probably favored them coming out of that one, being the two top teams, and then Group B, New Zealand, who you don't usually see in international
Never.
competition.
Not really.
They're usually the odd one out when it comes to
I
that
will be
part of the
hyped
world.
up for that haka, though. I'll be honest with
Yeah,
you.
they're it's an intense. The All Blacks are sick. I think they were in what World Cup was that? 2010.
South
Might have been
Africa.
20. I think it was South Africa.
2010 South Africa.
Because I don't think they were in Brazil.
They weren't.
They had a pretty good showing.
Yeah,
I think they like tied the Italians, maybe even beat the Italians, who were the reigning champs at the time.
Yeah, I would say New Zealand. I mean, if they can get a good haka off, they can probably
They can
just
just
disrupt
scare,
Korea.
Yeah, they'll scare the Koreans. They can't scare the Hondurans, I don't think.
Or the Romanians.
the
I mean, the
Romanians.
Romanians have been through some shit.
Yeah, so
maybe just
Koreans-
only the Koreans.
The Koreans are gonna
Actually,
have it.
Koreans have been through some shit too, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
All right, it's toss up in the air though.
Yeah, but they've got that X factor. Group C: Egypt, Spain, Argentina, Australia.
I'll just say
I think we're gonna see Danny Olmo out there on the
For
Spanish
Spain?
side. Yeah.
Okay.
So Pedri will be there also from
Yeah.
this Euro team. Unai Emery in the back, the goalkeeper. He's gonna be there. So it'll look similar. I think I saw a number. There were 6 players carried over
From Spain to
from the 2020 Euro side. to
Danny
this.
Ceballos, Danny Olmo,
There's a couple people that I.
Pau Torres, all those guys.
Oh yeah, Pau Torres.
Pedri, I mean.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're gonna be pretty excited. They're gonna be
Yeah.
feeling confident, especially after that Euro performance. And then you have kind of the heart of your team is under 24. They can just kind of keep that
You
rolling.
get the Euro semifinalists versus the Copa champions. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a good game.
So, but I
No
wonder.
Messi though.
I wonder, will those players be a little tired, a little more kind of worn down?
Yeah, I think Argentina's only bringing a couple guys from Copa. I don't think they're bringing that many because Argentina's side is a pretty old team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, their senior team relies on
Messi,
on veterans.
Kun Aguero. While we're in limbo, welcome
Yeah.
back to the Linesmen.
We are here.
We're here,
we got,
episode 13.
We got Nick back
Yeah.
from.
I'm back from the dead.
Yep.
You guys thought I was I went on a hot streak and then vanished into thin air, but
Yeah.
I'll be back.
He was just
I'm
keeping
back.
his picks to himself.
Yeah.
No, we had a scary moment, but he's on the mend.
Yeah.
We are without our dear friend Arby here today, though.
Yeah, he's taking care of the future youths of America.
Yeah, he's got a bachelor party planned,
Yeah.
and so he's a busy man. I mean,
He's the oldest one in this room sometimes, actually. Now
Nick,
that we're thinking about
The rumors in the street is that kind of you've been so hot that maybe a bunch of the local bookies in the area got in touch with whoever hit you, and maybe it has something to do with it because you have been cleaning them the F out lately. That's all I
dude.
can
I
say.
don't know.
how's
man.
it been going lately?
Good. I'm
On the while you were laid up, did you continue winning?
while I was laid up, I just had no desire to do anything
Except sports bet.
except watch sports. No, I didn't even. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I didn't even gamble.
Oh,
I
good.
was
for
being
you.
I was being
Good
a
for
good
you.
Christian,
Yeah.
good Christian there. No gambling.
You just won a huge gamble. You took some time off.
I did. I want to gamble on life, and
Exactly.
I said
Yeah.
that's where the hot streak came to an end. So, yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, my girlfriend and I were heading back from Maine 4th of July weekend when a female was trying to evade the cops in a stolen car.
Oh,
and she
jeez.
came into head-on traffic, and we T-boned her. And my girlfriend and I only sustained some minor injuries, but other than that, her older brother who was with us, he broke his clavicle, his sternum, and his back.
Yikes.
And so he's kind of holed up right now. He's actually on the hottest streak ever right now with life. But
Jeez.
Yeah.
he cashed in. He's in the back brace for 12 weeks.
Oh, man.
Slowly getting better. He's walking around.
He's up and moving. That's good, but that's very scary. And I did not know that it was someone running from the law.
Yes.
I thought it was just a more routine traffic incident.
Nope. It was a
Someone
absolutely
on the lam.
a 1 in a million
Oh my
chance.
goodness, yeah,
Yeah.
on the lam,
Yeah.
driving fast.
No license, no insurance, just
Just going for it.
Live free or die in New Hampshire. That's where the car.
I mean,
came
yeah.
from.
If that point, if you're stealing the car and going on a high speed chase, the license and insurance are just
That's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
At that point, once he's typically, I wouldn't think people that are doing that probably have insurance.
It's
or even a license at that point, maybe.
Yeah.
Suspended or...
Woman, man. What are you going to do?
Okay.
Nick's feeling a little, what's the term, I guess? I don't know. Resentful after the accident. He doesn't mean it.
Yeah, I mean, the adrenaline was rushing through my body so much that I didn't start feeling any pain until like a day and a half later.
That's insane. Human body. Fascinating.
I'm just built different.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
we got lucky.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, glad to be back though.
Yeah. Back in the hot seat.
Back in the hot
Glad
seat.
to have you.
Not
The
sharing my
fans are
picks.
back to have you. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my one of my good friends texted me. He goes, "The linesman without you, it's great, but I wish you were still there." And I'm like, "I'll be back, man. Don't worry."
I just want to hear Nick's sweet, sultry voice.
I know. Yeah, I mean, moving on though, we got everything. Every league is kind of in limbo right now. There's some preseason games going on. There's some Champions League playing rounds about to pop up on Tuesday, tomorrow. But other than that, the main source of soccer news is transfers.
Yeah.
The first one, which I thought today, I kind of saw it in passing during work. I was kind of eating lunch on my phone, and it was Philippe Coutinho to AC Milan. There's a potential there. He's been
Still rumored.
It might happen. I would lean towards probably not happening because Barcelona sucks, and they love holding on to like the best players in their prime and then selling them at a cheaper, selling them for a ridiculous rate after the fact, and they go to the other teams and just don't perform.
Stink.
Yeah, that, you know what? I don't know. Before we get into it, I think Coutinho is like an all-around unreal player. What he's done for Bayern and a couple games with Barcelona, he performs. And when he played for Liverpool, oh my God, what a player! I hated him. I hated him when he played for Liverpool, obviously. But other than that, I mean, hats off to him. That goal he scored against Man United when he played for Barcelona in the Champions League, that thing was a thing of beauty. De Gea had a better chance of getting the ball, getting a hand on the sun, you know. But whatever. Another big one. Rafael Varane.
Yep.
He's there's Sky Sports and Fabrizio Romano have been saying that he might be a player, United player by the end of the week.
Yeah, they're just trying to get him in, trying to talk it over.
Yeah. And apparently Real is going to let him go for a pretty
king's ransom or something fair, would you say?
easy a slight I would say a fair offer. It's like 55 million. 55, 60 million. And, you know, compared to what we got for Harry Maguire, 88 million to Leicester, that's kind of a bargain deal because I think Varane's on the same level. And they were, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this upcoming season. If he's
there,
if
he's there, that with Maguire.
Yeah. It's going to be and Gilberto Carlos and Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
They're going to be, that's
a dangerous back line.
Yeah, that'd be something crazy. You'd be hearkening back to the old Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand kind of pair. Like,
yeah, that'd be I think that's a great pairing. That's a great pairing.
Because they're both big, strong, dominant.
Yeah, they are unreal.
Just like those two gentlemen were way back in the day.
Yeah. And there was Talk Sport, the TV show, the radio show in England. They were saying that Varane wouldn't be able to compete with the Premier League teams.
I mean, it's going to be different.
It's going to be an adjustment period.
I don't think it's like, oh, he's trash.
He's played against he's won 4 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, and he's played against the best players in the world.
I think he could do it.
You're telling me he can't go up against a striker from Norwich City, Christian Pukki?
I think he could do it.
I think he'll be able to do it. And that's completely biased from me. So don't take that with literally.
Another one I liked, kind of an interesting move here, was who do we got? Oh, Giroud to AC Milan.
Ooh, yeah, that one kind of flew under the radar for me. I knew I saw it the other day.
I mean, he's kind of
he's old. He's on the older side.
Yeah.
He still scores great goals.
And I think AC saw what like Inter did this year, and they need people up front to just tuck the ball in. I mean, his best days, some might say, were wasted at Arsenal. Because I mean, that Arsenal team he had some good moments. He had some but that was where I thought he'd shown brightest. He has had some really good games for Chelsea, obviously.
Yeah.
Only 3 years there. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah, 2018.
We'll see what he can do in Serie A. Serie A is a very different league than it's been in the past. I used to put it on and take a nap too. It's good, just like it was like golf, where you just don't really need to pay attention, and you're probably not gonna miss too much. And if you do, you just need to open your eyes for like 30 seconds, and then you can close them again.
I really don't want
now it's a lot faster.
Yeah, I really don't want to be biased, but like Serie A and La Liga and Liga 1, they're all kind of snooze fest sometimes.
The parity is tough. I think that's the biggest thing. There are really good teams sprinkled, but I feel like there's just better parity in England.
Yeah.
I mean, some might argue otherwise, but I feel like that it's in England that every team can kind of do anything. I mean, but you always see upsets. I mean, but but occasionally, I mean, I think of like that Derby County year where they just got absolutely run into the ground back. Oh, they got promoted. They got promoted and then just got absolutely ripped apart
like
the whole
Fulham
season.
did this year.
Yeah. Like that still happens everywhere. Yeah. No country is immune to that.
Speaking of Derby County, they're going to be fighting for a spot in the Prem soon.
Yeah, I saw Wayne Rooney and Old Gunner shaking hands. I think it was at a preseason friendly.
Preseason friendly yesterday.
Yeah, they were hanging out. So that was a good little thing to see him back.
Yeah, it was nice.
He
looks older than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is like 10 years older than he is.
I think I saw a picture, him and Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a year older.
Yep.
And
Rooney just looks rough. He's been hitting the bottle a little bit, probably.
Rooney looked like that when he was like 19. So
I know.
He was
bald at 18.
It took a full hair transplant to give him like 5 years. And he already looked like 30.
Past that.
Yeah. That was when he was like 28, and it made him look 30 instead of like 35.
I know.
So yeah, he's just
so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Derby County Man United yesterday. That was like a good game. Watching
I don't tune in too much preseason.
I like watching all the guys who are going out on loan get some playing time in with the first team under Ole.
Yeah.
Tahith Chong and Facundo Palestri, those two guys are in the academy. Palestri came from I can't remember, somewhere in Spain.
Beats me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Some like La Liga B or whatever it was. But he's playing really well. He's only like 17 years old. He's a very good player. He's scored. Tahith Chong scored. He's going out on loan. A couple guys going to Derby County. Coming up, going to play for Rooney. That's really nice. And then Lingard back in the lineup.
Yep. Lingard. He scored a sick goal, right?
No, he didn't. He shot it from outside the 18.
It was just 6-8.
And it was just like, I was like, oh my God, that's Lingard scoring a goal. Oh my God. And then bar down, didn't go past the line, unfortunately. But he's, after the game, Ole said he was back in the talk for some first team play. Will it happen? I don't know. Will he go back on loan? Probably. You never know. Back at it. Arsenal. They're still kind of get Manuel Locatelli, one of the highlight Italian players from Euros. Will he go? He's still technically plays for Juve, but he's been on loan the last 3 seasons. Now that he's had a pretty stellar Euro tournament, Juve might want to keep him or just try to fuck Arsenal over on the price. I think that's going to be the latter. And I think it was right the day after episode 12 came out, Messi signed or was re-signed at Barca for 5 more years.
That was super anticlimactic. I wanted to see something happen.
I hate to say it, but if you thought he was going anywhere else, you're an
yeah.
idiot.
I mean, It would have been sick. It would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have.
But it also is very cool that he will likely play his
one
days
club
out.
player.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'll give it to him.
He took the Tom Brady route, pay cut, signed some more players.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe the same way Brady ended up somewhere else eventually. A couple more interesting ones. A couple free transfers. Gigi Wijnaldum to PSG. That one was pretty significant. Theo Walcott to Southampton.
Yep,
that's an interesting one.
Ashley Young to Villa.
Yep. Kieran Gibbs to Inter Miami CF. So he's playing MLS now.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
good for Inter Miami too. I think they're the team that also has Gonzalo Higuain and his brother,
and
whose first name escapes me. But
we got. I know what you're talking about.
Things moving around. Danny Rose leaves Tottenham to Watford. So it's a lot of moving, a lot of shaking, a lot still more to be hashed out. We'll see at least a few more. Yeah. DeAndre Yedlin off to Galatasaray. So was he the first American to play in the Turkish Super League? Maybe.
Hopefully. That'd be nice.
Quote me on that, somebody. Maybe.
I would like to see that.
That's kind of cool. Because, I mean, the American problem is that only the best of the best get overseas. Nowadays, we start seeing more of these kind of solid, good players playing over there, breaking through the teams. Before it was like, we had Landon Donovan, Clinton Dempsey, and Tim Howard, like the absolute superstars of the U.S. team. Now we have all kinds of players playing over there. So it's good to see. And like I said, I think very well might be the first American to play in Turkey. So it's a milestone. I'll take that.
Another one, kind of just it's been in the works for weeks now, but Ramos was finally unveiled as a new PSG player.
Yep. Yeah, warm welcome to him there.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It's gonna be so weird to see him in Paris. I don't want to see it.
Is this one of those if you can't beat him, join him kind of things? But it was more like they made Sergio Ramos join their team.
I get.
They finally got it. They beat PSG. Finally beat them this past season.
Yeah, maybe.
No, was it that? No, it was the Chelsea side that knocked out Real, wasn't it? Either way, PSG has not gotten over their hump of the Champions League for all the money that they spend. The same as City, for all the everything that they put into this, all the money that they dump. They have
money can't buy the big one.
They still don't have enough to show.
Money can't buy the big one.
Sergio Ramos, I mean, everybody talks about how just absolute masterclass of like a person he is.
Yeah. He's a tank.
Locker room guy, just can't be beat. I assume that's only going to bolster this PSG.
Yep. Another team bolster signing
with
too.
With a few added pieces too.
Gianluigi Donnarumma, another added piece.
We posted on our Instagram at one point. Maybe somebody's gone on loan right now, but on the official rosters, PSG had 9 goalies, 9 goalkeepers, including Keylor Navas, and there was another big player or like relevant, pretty solid keeper that's just been sitting on their pine. I mean, yeah, they loan people out. Yeah, they transfer people probably. Something's going to happen. They're not going to enter the season with 9. But, I mean, that's just ludicrous. You don't need 9.
You do not need 9 goalies. And if you say to someone, I need 9 goalies, you're an idiot.
Alphonse Areola. That was the one G said he felt bad that he went there to die. He's never going to, he's not going to pull anything out. Yeah, they just have
definitely not.
They have too many. That's too many. You're like at what? 4 too many? No, 5. Yep. If you have 4 goalies, even that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean United have 4 goalies right now.
Yeah, that's standard. You need at least 3. Yeah. I mean, we saw that was years ago now, but that one game where Chelsea played and got all the way down to their second string goalie, they had to use 2 subs because Peter Cech cracked his head open, and then I'm blanking. Who's a Portuguese guy. Oh, their backup goalie for years. He also sustained like a pretty serious injury, needed the sub.
Another. Speaking of Portuguese guys, Rui Patricio.
Oh yeah,
Roma.
off to Roma.
By
Wolverhampton.
By Wolves. Mourinho. Sorry you couldn't get De Gea. He's gonna stay, and him and Dean Henderson are gonna run the league. Fuck you, Mourinho. Hate you.
Yeah. No, that's I wonder who he's gonna try and pull.
He's tried to pull players. Every single player that he signed that still play for the clubs that he managed.
Okay.
He's tried to.
Because he does get along with certain people really well.
Yeah, he does.
Like him and Harry Kane had a great relationship.
Yeah.
Other players said he was the biggest jerk on earth.
Yeah. Like he wanted Alex Telles from United. He wanted De Gea. He wanted who else did he want? He wanted.
He's like trying to cherry pick his perfect team.
Yeah, he tried to pick guys from Inter, Chelsea.
I mean, he's also won a Serie A title and I think a Coppa Italia.
Yep.
So
he's won a Coppa Italia. He's won Premier. He's won Champions League. He's won everything. He's won everything. I respect him as a coach, but as a person, I don't really respect him at all. I just don't like the way he acts. He is a jerk. I just don't like the way he acts to the press and to his players. I don't think that's what players need, especially players who are, grown men. They don't need to be talked down to. They're athletes. They get paid for this, but whatever.
Yeah.
And other news, moving on.
Let's see.
Former club, Real. Florentino Perez, Real president, said that there's going to be no signings expected this summer.
And did you see all of his, there were leaked audio tapes of him just talking tons of trash.
What?
He was saying bad things about everybody. I gotta get the lines that he was saying. But yeah, so there was some sort of interview released from years ago, making all kinds of negative comments on like club legends, on all kinds of people that they were just going, Raul, Iker Casillas, he's calling them frauds. Trying to see,
what a jerk off.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. I don't care. He was the guy that was orchestrating pulling all the strings in the Super League thing a few months ago. Yeah, so he's not good enough to be the goalkeeper for Real Madrid. What do you want me to say? He says of Iker Casillas, absolute club legend. But I think he says something along the lines of if it wasn't for the fans, I would get rid of him so fast.
Ooh.
He just called Raul, another club in Spain legend, a bad person. So he's just kind of, I don't know. He's obviously, I mean, when you make comments in private, you don't expect them to get out, obviously. But yeah, it's gonna be bad for him to kind of bounce back from this because the fans, I feel like, are kind of already sick of him. He's been there for so long. Maybe it's just one of those things, too, where it's like he's got to go. Like, it's just time for a change.
Yeah.
But it never looks good when you're trashing, like, legends of the team.
You don't do that.
Even private or public. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, another one that just come up on Reddit earlier today. Henderson's future at Liverpool is up in the air right now, and the only two teams that are kind of interested in him are PSG and Atletico Madrid. I would like to see him in Spain. I don't want to see him go to PSG, honestly. And another, we really haven't covered this in this podcast yet.
What's that?
Like a low-key new, big soccer story. The failed Newcastle takeover. Some Saudi Arabian company wanted to, Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, PCP, Capital Partners, and the Reuben brothers tried to take over the Newcastle team back in April of 2020 during the pandemic. But the Premier League, owners and directors all kind of stalled and, just took 17 weeks for them to even come to adjourn a meeting and everything like that. And by the time that happened, the Saudi Arabians kind of got pissed off and withdrew their fund, withdrew their bid to take over the club. And all of a sudden the owner of Newcastle's pissed off and wants to go after the Premier League for kind of just messing up his whole buyout of his club, and he's kind of pissed off. And
for them just meddling with it. If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yep. And now Newcastle and Premier League have suspended that arbitration until next year.
Oh, geez.
It's just because I think it was a conflict of interest, because I forget what club the Saudis also had a hand in. It was another Premier League club that they had invested in. So I think that's a big problem.
You're saying this was a Saudi
public investment fund.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like a prince. It wasn't like anything like that. It was a group of people trying to invest in these certain things and invest in this team, but they were already a part of another team.
Yeah,
I think that's what the big problem was. I think that's why the Premier League owners were kind of up in the air about it and took so long to decide. But you never know. I'm not sure. That one's kind of up in the air. I'll come back to you guys next week with a little bit more info.
More updates.
Yeah. Because I'm not really sure. It was kind of just filling in some airtime here.
No. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
happens.
What comes of that. There's definitely got to be a lot more kind of oversights and transparencies. I feel like after the past kind of couple years of these obvious weird shady deals going on, the whole like Man United saga that's been happening.
Yeah.
We'll probably see a lot more, or I hope to see more transparency in these takeovers and these reports coming out and effectively and also the Premier League and all these clubs and all these people doing things the right way and not having it be that last minute things falling apart, like where it's like, no, you can't do this because that, like before they even get the paperwork filled out.
Shady business soccer.
Yeah.
Shady business. Love it though.
Yeah.
Kind of talking about the Premier League. Just want to get the seeds planted a little bit before the season actually starts. We're about 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away.
Yeah,
right?
Not long.
Next week. And
starts
then the week after that,
mid-August.
August 8th.
Yeah. Oh, early August.
8th or the 14th, I'm not sure, but 4 weeks away.
I want to say the 8th must be the Community Shield, no?
Oh, you're right.
And then
the
they
8th
start
is the
the season.
14th. Yep, you're right.
So that'll be another rematch of the
Man City.
Of the Champions League final.
Man City, Chelsea.
Right?
Man City, Chelsea.
Because Chelsea won the FA Cup.
Yep. Man City won the league.
So
awful.
Champions League, a rematch. Can City do it this time? We'll see.
Probably not.
That first game of season, it's like
a warm-up game.
Yeah, it's
that game doesn't
it's a
really
little bit
count.
of a spectacle more than like a real proper.
So what are your way too early predictions? Who do you think the champion's going to be this year? Because
you could see a resurgent United. That's
Maybe.
one that could go on the table. Chelsea's performance last year, just impressed. Maybe they can string a couple more together, get the better City a few more times, and a couple other teams. I mean, you always got to back City a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any. I mean, who knows? Dark horse. I'm not going to pick them, but I love when that happens. I'm not gonna tell you that this is the year that Leeds picks up a Premier League.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I'm not going to say that. If
You
anybody
said it.
no, I mean that's not like
You're saying it without saying it.
I don't know. That's only happened once so far that I ever was watching.
Yeah.
With that crazy Leicester City year,
Yeah.
but
So what do you think? What do you think? Top 4,
no Arsenal.
obviously.
Forget them.
I'll say it. No Tottenham either.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Spurs could struggle a little
No
bit
Arsenal.
more this year.
No Tottenham. I'm saying United, City, Liverpool, Chelsea are obviously the top 4.
I like a little bit of resurgence there from Liverpool.
I think Liverpool's going to come back and pull it together.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, the Hammers are going to want to
The Hammers.
replicate and improve.
The mighty Hammers.
They might be that 4th team. Maybe
Yeah.
they finally make this champ, like that they don't collapse at the end.
Yep.
Obviously, that Jesse Lingard transfer was huge for them, but
Yeah.
that came in January. So
Maybe he goes back.
starting the season. hopefully in form for them. And that would be enough to kind of give them, because they had that huge push in the winter there, January, February into March.
Yeah.
If they can replicate that and also get some good results earlier, I mean, that might be enough to chip them up that way.
Who do you think's going to be relegated at the end of the season?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean,
you know who I'm not calling to be relegated?
Who's
Brentford.
staying up? You think they're going to keep it?
The Brentford Bees. The Brentford Bees.
The Bees are buzzing.
Guys.
The Bees are going to buzz.
Guys,
buzz all the way.
I am so in.
Win first game. Win first game. What's the line? I don't care.
They play Arsenal.
Yeah, win.
Oh my
hammer
God.
that. Hammer that.
Guys.
I'll put a down payment for my car on that.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but our lovely graphics design guy, Tom Wilkinson, was a former resident of North London Arsenal fan. I'm sorry, Tom, but Arsenal stinks, and the Brentford Bees are going to
that first game. I don't know about the rest of it.
Yeah, the first game. It's just going to set precedent for the rest of the league. Who do they play after
Arsenal
that?
always plays good in like August. Like when Arsenal wins like 6-2, it's in August. It's never in any other month of the Premier League calendar.
Right, okay.
Although I want to put, I'm just saying that this is me maybe saying less than the card payment.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit less. Maybe not the whole thing. Maybe half a card payment.
Well, they get a pretty good sampling of the Premier League right off the bat. They get Arsenal home, Crystal Palace away, and then Villa away. The first month. They could be 1-1-1, or they could be 3-0, or they could be 0-3.
3-0 would be something. Would be something. See that?
They beat Crystal Palace in the championship last year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is gonna be a Brentford Bees podcast. Come August.
Jay, fine. We should invest in some Brentford Bees gear.
Merch. Yeah, we're gonna get decked out. We're gonna get everybody decked out.
Get everyone decked out in the bees.
Yeah, warm up kits.
Dude, yeah, for real.
We'll get sweatpants.
We'll get RB on board. He'll be fading them left and right. They're gonna keep winning.
We'll get sweatsuits. RB doesn't get one because he's gonna ruin the bets on him.
Dude, RB's a hater. RB's a Bees hater.
Well, no, we'll get it. We'll give RB some money so he can get a Spurs onesie that he has to wear.
That he has to cry in.
Yeah, we have his morning cry onesie.
His Monday morning cry on the way to work when Spurs lose an easy one.
Yeah. Blow a game late.
I'm kidding, RB. We love you.
Yeah. Sorry, RB.
Sorry, RB. We're making fun of you, but it's okay. No. RB, actually, while I was recuperating, RB and G showed up at my house to watch the Italy final. I've never seen a louder person than Guillaume Melli.
Yeah, he's extremely loud.
He likes to yell.
He's the man. I love it. But G's only he only has one speed. Like it's like
he can't slow down. He can't get out of his own way sometimes, and it's pretty funny.
He just goes hard.
He petrified my roommate. My roommate's a quiet guy, and he's yelling all over the place.
Packed full of emotion.
He
is.
And it's a nice Italian goal. Yeah, was it the Italy goal?
Yeah.
That
he's like, I called it.
Almost blew. Oh,
right,
yeah.
Can I say something? I think he looked at his phone. He looked at his phone before he said it, and he fucking definitely saw it, and he definitely ruined it for everybody.
What happened? Did he call it like 30 seconds before?
He called it right when they were about to take the corner.
He probably
he did.
It was
He was like probably like this. He was like, oh, Italy's about to score this corner. I'm like, I don't believe you. And then they did, and I was like, "This is suspicious. I don't know."
Uh-oh.
I mean, if he was that excited, and he was able to take a quick peek at his phone, and instead of freaking out, his first thought was, "I'm about to look like a genius." Like that. Then yeah, he stayed pretty composed.
He did.
I mean, it's not, well, from what I heard, my reports were that he screamed so loud he almost took the roof off after that.
Pretty
goal,
much
after he called it. So
I was screaming pretty loud. I got an RB's face.
So I don't know if he's gonna scream that loud. After lying to you guys straight face, I don't believe it.
Maybe next episode we'll have him call in and defend his actions.
I will definitely be into that. I wish I could give you a better insight because it happened like a week ago and the details are a little fuzzy already. But I've never you will never see two men more stressed in the same room that RB and I were in watching those penalties. Oh my God. We were standing next to each other, like getting ready to like freak out.
Yeah, that was
Guys,
An
I just want to
emotional
say
roller
it. I
coaster.
just want to say it that I had Italy picked in 2019. That was a pick 2 years in the making. I picked them to win in 2020 originally, and then 2021 they won.
Yeah.
That bet's been
There
placed
it
since
is.
that bet's been placed since April of 2019. April, May 2019.
You influenced me, I'll tell you that. When I found out how long you guys have been on them and like
How sure he was.
how sure you are, I was like, well, I have to bet them.
Oh, so you're back on the wagon.
No, it was
the
literally
one.
Just the one?
Yeah,
Just the one?
I did just a parlay for that night. And
You know what
then,
happened? It just happens small and then it slowly builds.
Yeah, I know.
Then you're gonna be betting on like Mexican League B soccer.
No, I know. I got to plug the hole in the boat before it sinks to
Yeah.
the bottom of the ocean.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think that's all we have for today.
I mean, you wanna do a little women's Olympics? I mean, the women's national team,
USA women all the way.
are gonna probably clean up. You always have Brazil always gives a good showing. Japan,
England.
Canada,
England's a good.
Great Britain, because they don't do the England thing for the Olympics.
Oh, it's coming home.
No, because it's Great Britain.
Oh,
Remember
Great Britain.
it was,
Yeah, okay.
Who was the guy?
Roy McIlroy.
Yeah, no, and there was a tennis player a couple years back that they all wanted to win.
Andy Murray.
Yeah, but he's not really.
Yeah, he's
like
Scottish.
Scottish. Yeah, but they were like, he's our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the Olympics. Otherwise, we don't like Scottish people in England. So
It's not coming home for the English woman. Let me tell you.
yeah, probably not. Chile, China always play well.
China are a very good team. Japan's a very good team.
So we're
as
gonna
well.
see Sweden, U.S., Australia, New Zealand. So that'll be a good group. Sweden always play well.
Yeah, they do.
But it's gonna be those knockouts that are gonna probably be the best. They only have 3 groups of 4. So there are gonna be some third place teams coming out to play.
Yeah.
Probably see the Netherlands team is always so hot. Oh, they like
Bro, that's
Dutch
sexist,
women.
bro.
Dutch women are just beautiful. Dutch people in general. If you look at that men's Dutch side, there's some handsome guys. I'm just saying, I like watching the
Trying
Dutch.
to cover up with the.
I like watching the Dutch women play the game. Absolutely.
That's not how you like to watch, buddy.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. That'll be good to see. That's coming up July
It's
21st.
Sad, so
yeah.
the women's all day Saturday, men's all day Sunday, and every single game is going to be done before 9 a.m.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, the first game starts 3:30 a.m. Eastern time.
It's like kind of the only games you're going to be able to watch are the sevens rugby. If you guys are looking to get into something else besides soccer, this Olympics.
Yeah, we get on the 24th. The ladies will play at 7:30 a.m.
Ooh,
which is slightly.
that's a normal Premier
slightly
League time.
yeah,
Sometimes
we
I
can
get up
watch
for a
that
7.
one.
I can get up for a 7:30 game.
So
for
that'll
sure.
be good on the 24th. And then also we have the Gold Cup kind of coming into play here. Knockout rounds.
Yep, they start Friday.
So the U.S. topped their group. They were able to see off Canada.
Yep.
So that was good. That's going to be that was the big game. They won 1-0 in like a first-minute goal, I believe it was.
I watched the last 80 minutes or last 7 minutes. Started in the 80th. It was interesting.
Yeah,
I'll say that. It was
wasn't the
interesting.
most. And this Gold Cup tournament is always kind of funny. It's a
Yeah,
little
I
weird.
don't know. Guys, I don't want to sound like I think
Like a jerk.
like a jerk, but I'll be honest with you. It's just nothing exciting about the Gold Cup. Like the only 2 teams the only 3 teams that I would like consider watching would be Canada, the U.S., and Mexico, and maybe Costa Rica because they can put on a show.
Yeah, they're exciting.
But other than that, I'm just like,
The Jamaicans can play. So it looks like Jamaica, El Salvador, Mexico. We still don't know who's going to finish out first, second.
Yeah.
But I think most of the other ones, Qatar, the visitor could seal it. But so we've got Mexico topping their group, the U.S. topping theirs,
yep,
and I believe Honduras has sealed their fate as well. So we'll get.
yes,
Oh no, El Salvador's in. So yeah, it'll just be fun to see kind of what happens. So Saturday is going to be the first round of games. El Salvador playing Group D's winner, and the U.S. will play Group C's runner up. And then Sunday is the other side of it, where we'll see Canada and Mexico play, not each other, but Canada will play Group C winner, Mexico Group D runner up. So El Tri, Mexico did not so great to open up, but then they just rolled Guatemala
onto it. Yeah.
and it's Mexico's tournament. The USA can always win it, but realistically, this is almost always Mexico's tournament to lose.
Yeah, I sound like such a USA hater, but after like not making the World Cup, I just have no faith in this USA men's team.
I was super juiced on the Nations League win, but like that's not the preemptive tournament of the continent. This is the bigger tournament in all seriousness. That was a good trophy to get. This is much more of that like tournament competition. So we'll see who kind of comes out on the top of it. Could we see a US-Mexico final? Most likely.
I'd be all in for that, honestly.
That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody hopes for. But so be it. We'll see what happens. So otherwise, I believe that's it for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's Nick. I'm Andrew. Producer Jay.
Peace out, guys.
We are the Linesmen. So
Glad
long.
to be back.